It's pretty legit. I got a dad bod, man.
Yeah, but I got a fat bod.
Got a fad bod.
Fab with fabulous.
I was saying fad.
Yeah, well, I'm
Fat
saying
dad.
fabulous, dude.
Fad.
Dude,
Oh, okay.
hold on, bro. Ah,
Good.
no, don't look at me, dude.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Buddy's Spirits and Cigars. It's Big Turp and Fad.
Outta here, dude.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Buddy's Spirits and Cigars. Man, we have had a time doing bourbon drops. I didn't have that great of a time as Steve did, but anyway, we've got some awesome things that's in store for this month. Everybody knows it's bourbon allocation season. Usually the last quarter of the year, the stores like to do these sales and all this kind of stuff. So, Steve, you had some good luck, brother.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a beginner's luck or what, but yeah, I came out with some pretty solid bottles, and we're gonna share them with you guys and share them with each other on these upcoming episodes, including this one today.
Yeah, I'm kind of excited about this. Woodford has made some pretty good stuff in the past when you get into their masters collections and things of that nature. So I haven't had this one yet. I know there are people that actually will travel and do bourbon drops just for this finish here. So tell them a little bit about it.
Yeah, so as I do, I'm going to read straight from the bottle, which is what they provide to you there in the store. This is the Woodford's Reserve Masters Collection, series number 19, limited edition, Sonoma Triple Finish. It is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey finished in wine and brandy barrels.
All right. Well, for those of you that I haven't had it yet, but I'm kind of, when I hear the wine barrel part in there, I'm kind of thinking, all right, so this may favor something like a port finished bourbon or something of that nature. I don't know if this is that. That's what kind of comes to mind whenever I hear that as being one of the finished barrels.
So it's going to come in at 90.4 proof. I did not do enough research to see how old it was or what anything like that, or what the oldest stuff in it was, but cool bottle. I actually got it on my third trip through that allocation line at Northside Liquor over there in Poto.
Pat, you done a good job. We enjoyed the drop again. She didn't have as many of some bottles as she did last year, but she still had a really good selection and
some killer bottles.
And Steve got up towards the front. I was way in the back, so my numbers was triple digits. So he got the luck this time for sure, and I'm glad he did. He got some things that for his collection that he was really wanting, so it worked out good.
Absolutely. And that video will be out sometime soon, where we go over everything that we got and kind of a little bit of what we did there. It was a really good time. What do you think about that bad boy on the nose?
It's got a sweeter nose. You get a little bit of ethanol, but nothing crazy. I mean, it's got the fruity side going on with it to me.
Yeah, it's got it's not a real super dark fruit. It's more of a brighter floral fruity note, and
the color's not bad. I mean, you would kind of expect it with those particular finishes, but then again, lightening up a little bit because of the proof. So,
and it being triple finished, I liked the sound of that going through 3 different barrels, right, for the finishing process. It looks super viscous on the glass.
Yeah, it's hugging the glass pretty well. I'm going to get into it.
Let's get it.
Definitely fruity on the palate.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty light though. I mean, it's not. I would expect it to be a little more viscous than what it is. With it hanging onto the glass like it does, and looking at the legs, I kind of would expect it to stay around on the palate a little more than it does, and you could kind of chew on it, but it's not quite as thick as I thought it would be.
Yeah, definitely. It covers the whole palate, I will say. It starts at the front, middle, back. It just doesn't hang around very long. It's a little hotter on the back of the palate. Not sure what that's coming from, but super low proof. It's not as viscous as you would think it would be, like he said, from the glass. I don't don't know. And as dark as it looks in that bottle and in the glass, I don't know why I was expecting something a little bit more bold. But it's an easy drinker. For those of you that like that word that I hate, smooth.
Yeah.
It's definitely smooth and sweet, and this is something you could dive into for a night.
To me, this has just a tad bit of spice on the back end.
Yes.
Nothing that really is you can notice up front, but more along the back side of the finish of that palate. It's got just a little bit of spice. Nothing that's overpowering or overwhelming, but that's just where it kind of hits me with the spice part. But like you said, it's a smooth drinker. I think it's probably something good if you want something. It's not so sweet that it's a dessert per se, but if you want to taste the prominent fruity notes and maybe pick up some of that wine characteristic and stuff, the brandy, then I think this would probably be something that you would probably enjoy.
It feels like it's right there. Does that make sense? It feels like, let me explain that. It feels like it's right there, but not there. It almost feels like it wants to be this crazy hitter of a sip. And whether it be because of the proof or a little bit more age, I don't know what it is, but it's really good. It's very good. I don't know that I would go travel and stand in line for something to get, or for a drop to get this, but I'm happy with the purchase. I'm glad I had the opportunity to get it and try it. And you're right. It's just a simple, fruity. It's not very complex. It covers the entire palate. It's a really good sipper.
It is. It's nice and somewhat refreshing. Mm-hmm. And
refreshing is a great note.
Yeah,
I'll get behind that.
And it's not like you said. It's not insanely complex. I think they thinned it out just a little too much. If you said this was 90 proof,
90.4, I believe. So, imagine this coming in at like straight 100 or something, or 101.
Yeah, maybe take a few notes from old Knob Creek friends of ours. They got the 100 market, kind of cornered there. But maybe if you did 100 proof on this one, it might open it up a little bit more.
Might fill in that back end and that linger that we like. But that's just how we feel. Some people, I know some bourbon drinkers, some whiskey sippers that would love this because, man, good note, refreshing. That's really it.
Yeah.
This is right. Like the difference in, do you want like a really dark motor oil looking beer, or do you want to sip like a light beer in the summertime while you're mowing the yard? This is that nice, light, refreshing light beer in the summertime while you're mowing the yard. This is really good. I as you can see, I've drank a little bit of it, and I'll keep drinking it.
Okay, well, let's get into our rating. I need to ask a question first. I don't see this just sitting on the shelf, so availability is really not something that you're going to be able to go and find. But price point, what did you pay for this? Do you remember?
No, that would be really good information to know. I know I paid MSRP for it. Let me see here. Why don't you give me just a second to look that up?
So I would figure with it being an allocated bottle, something you're not going to be able to find sitting around, I'm going to say it's at least $100.
I think that would be fair. Okay, the Woodford Reserve Bourbon Masters Sonoma finish. Automatically on Google, I'm seeing it at 170, 190.
Yeah.
I want to search with MSRP on there. It's a MSRP was quoted by a few reviewers as being $150. Let's call it the 150 mark.
Okay. So that's something we take into consideration. So
I would say I'll go ahead and kick us off.
Sure.
And round us out. With regards to price, it's not a $150 bottle. It's certainly around that. I would pay like a $60, $70 for something like that just to have, because it's something special from a really reputable distillery and company. I love Woodford. I love their double oak. I'd love to get my hands on a double oak. But so price wise, it's not quite there for me. Availability, again, I got this at a drop, and I don't see them sitting around. In fact, I've never seen one before, so availability is not quite there. Nose, really nice, fruity, vibrant, floral, sweet nose. The palate leaves a little bit to be desired, but very light, very refreshing. Love that note that you gave. Sweet, kind of a tropical, fruity note, but definitely is missing a little bit with that super low proof. Since we've adjusted our rating scale out of 10, I'm going to give it a. I'm going to meet it at a 6. And like I've said before, 5 is like, I'm not going to spit it out. If somebody pours it, I'm going to drink it. 6 is if I have it, I'm going to drink it. I'm not going to get rid of it. 7 is I'm going to go definitely buy that bottle. 8 is I will travel to buy that bottle. 9 is I would stand in line to buy that bottle. And then there's no such thing as 10.
Okay. I'm going to go 5.5. Where I'm at with it is the price kills it. I think the price and proof really kills it for me. I think the way when you describe that it's almost there, it's like, man, this has the potential, but they just cut it off.
Something's amiss.
Right before it could be something that's actually decently great, So with this one, I think they missed the mark on that. I'll tell you what, you're around 60-ish. I'll go 80 if you leave some more proof to it, and let's see what you have to offer, Maybe taste this at cask strength. Maybe that's a whole different deal, That might be a game changer. I don't know. But then again, it may be too much. I'm not sure. But, if you're going to do these Sonoma finishes, I mean, maybe I'm not sure if the 90 point whatever is the staple of all of them, or if they, the proof gets to be adjusted or not. I'm not sure, but if that's the case, then I think you just watered this one down just a little too much.
What's your score?
Oh, I gave it a 5.5.
That's right.
5.5. So
focus.
That's all good. That's where I'm at with it. And availability as well, which, I'm not going to go look for this at a drop. That's just me. It's just not really something that I'm just going to shell out the money for. I'd rather have some other things at that price point.
Yeah, any of my local buddies, unless you're just a collector, don't go below your money on this. Just call me. I'll give you a sample.
There you go.
So, yep.
All right, that's our review for the Woodford Sonoma finish. This is the 24 release, and anyway, looking forward to the next videos and stuff. And don't forget about our Discord. We are having some fun in there with some of the community members, and it's been to the point where we've done some gaming on there. We get on there, we've watched some videos and some sports and, just various things. Smoked cigars together, talked about various spirits and all that kind of stuff. So we're having a good time in there, and definitely you can see the link on our YouTube page, and then, it's super easy to come in there. So we'll accept you and come have some fun with us.
Yeah, guys, and with regards to the YouTube video, as always, please, all you got to do is click the thumbs up button, hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Share the channel with your friends and other people that you think might be interested to try to help the channel grow. And interact with us in the comments below. As you notice, we like and comment and reply to everybody in the comment section. And we plan to keep doing that as long as we possibly can. Let us know what you think about the new setup in the comments. Let's talk about that on this one. So,
all right. Well, that's it for this one. We'll catch you on the next one.